Welcome everybody. We are in Paris at the Innovation Summit and I'm here with Anthony Loy of Schneider Electric. So let's talk about one of the practices, the new practice that was announced, the consultant, the digital transformation consultant. What is it and why did you start it?
So actually it's a practice where we address our industrial customers' transformation, but we help them structure this transformation so that they can accelerate. So it's actually a practice that started a few years ago in a few countries, France, Southeast Asia, China, but that we've decided to make it global. And our intention by doing that is answering to questions coming from our customers who are visiting our factories, our tech centers, and then looking at our technology, software, starting their own implementation, but then not getting the benefit. And then they look at us, at Schneider, and say, you guys have been able to build several World Economic Forum lighthouse at scale. How did you do it? We scratched our head and we said, that's the opportunity to actually scale our consultancy business. And so what we do is that we bring all the experience that we have at Schneider where we transform our own operations. We also bring all the experience that we have working across different segments, different industries in a service which is here to help our client design and then execute the transformation of their operation.
Got it. So thank you for that. And we'll double click on the practice a little more, but maybe before we do it, I know I visited the Lexington, the lighthouse in Lexington, Kentucky. Awesome. Maybe what are some of the best practices that you can share with our audience in transforming a company into a smart factory, if you will?
Yeah, so what we do at Schneider is what we call a program approach. And what we do internally is the same that we use in terms of approach for our client. So two phases, a design phase and then an execution phase. During the design phase, we have built, based on our know-how and all the industries we work with, digital maturity assessments that we leverage. We go on site, we work with the local team, and we look at the maturity of the business processes and the maturity of their digital transformation. And we look at where they are actually on their journey. Right. The second thing that we will build during this phase is build a business case based on all the use cases that we would have identified. And here, this is already a joint work with the client on defining this transformation. Here we look to get also the right stakeholder engagement and the right sponsorship, making sure that this is a company priority. Now the second phase, this is the one which is actually delivering value, and this is something sometimes which is not well designed, but we bring our experience in designing execution of transformation at scale. So we will design architectures, but we will also design the transformation office. So who are the people, the project managers, the solution architect that you want to bring together to be able to work across all your factories' transformation? We will bring experts also in data management, experts in change management, and we will work with our own delivery organization or partners to be able to scale the digital core models that we will have designed together across all your operations.
Right. So maybe expand a little bit on the first phase, because a lot of people are trying to get started. A lot of people get stuck into this pilot. And you've also mentioned, for instance, digital maturity of the company, right? You're leveraging your own experience to sort of put in a perspective. Where are you? Double click on the preparation phase. How does it work?
So the way we do it, it usually starts with what we call an inspiration phase. So we will bring customers, the head of operations, the head of IT to one of our factories. Lexington is a brownfield, 60-year-old factory. We bring them to Lexington and they have a look to what you can actually do and deliver in terms of performance in such a brownfield. There is usually a moment where they realize they can do it themselves, and they also saw the tangible benefit in terms of productivity, quality, energy savings that you get through this digital transformation. The second phase is about us going to their operation, and here we will go on site, leveraging some digital maturity assessments that we have designed by industry, for life science, for food and beverage, for mining, for oil and gas, based on the know-how that we have of these industries. And we will be able to evaluate and calibrate where the client is. And together, we will select very precise use case, working with the site team and measuring the potential impact, building the business case for the transformation. This is a phase that will take roughly 3 months in overall, from the inspiration to the construction of the business case.
Got it. Now, I like that the phrase or the word you said, inspiration. Let's double click on inspiration. When you're talking about digital transformation, the pillars, the people, process, technology, how do you inspire these leaders to basically take over this and lead their own organization and transform it?
Yeah, and here I think I can take an example of one of the customers who was with us on stage today during a panel. And this group, we had today with us the head of digital transformation from the IT organization. And it's a company which is running manufacturing operation across Europe, Asia, and North America. Clearly, what they did first, this is a CEO topic for them. And how did it become a CEO topic? The CEO took the time to go on the shop floor, benchmark other companies, and realize that to tackle the growth of their operations, but also the pressure that they had on cost of energy, cost of raw material, they had to make their operation more efficient and to have proper OE, proper capacity to benchmark sites together. So it became a CEO topic. The second thing is that there was a clear mandate given to the head of digital transformation to get things done in 5 years. So there was a sense of urgency which was created.
Right.
And this is where the hard work starts. We work with the different engineering organization in the sub-business unit that they have, and we build together the business case for transformation. And so the collaboration that you had from the CEO, the digital transformation in IT, and the businesses down to the plant managers really help accelerating this transformation.
Yes, and I was on your session there on decoding digital transformation, was impressed at what the 3 customers said. One of the things that I took away, large customers, there's a lot of opportunity there. What about for smaller companies?
So for smaller companies, you need to be very concrete, very short term. I mean, a 1-2 year transformation, very focused. And that's actually what I like. Even if you look at Schneider, you can think about a large organization. Yeah, but when you go to our sites, you may have some operation where you have like 100, 200 workers maximum, and you still have to do a transformation there. So our advice is to be very focused, not really aiming for the stars, but also looking at how your business performance is really driven today. And what we do is that we create what we call minimum digital core models. If you are, for instance, in the beverage industry, for instance, what's the minimum you want to have in place to guarantee quality, to guarantee your capacity, to guarantee also that you are running your maintenance properly. So we will look to this minimum core model. And then you need to have also a certain logic in terms of platform. So how can you leverage a platform that will help you address all these different use cases, minimizing some investment, minimizing also some resources. There is one aspect for SMEs which is a challenge, which is access also to competencies. Do you have on your side the competency to start and scale on the long term your transformation across your whole factory? And that's where we team up. The role of my team and the role of my organization is to bring this competency to help you start until you are able to build together with us your own organization.
Right, and I know your organization bridges this, but are there methods that you want to suggest to our customers or our audience in terms of managing change, turning existing data into actionable insights, achieving efficiency gains, and so on?
Yeah. So 2 things for me. About managing change, that's something where we are really focused now, meaning when we launch a series of pilots for a digital core model in a site, we do an as-is situation. Where are you today in terms of measuring your business performance? What's the level of engagement and know-how about digital transformation that your shop floor, your middle management will have? And then what we take care is also measuring adoption. So once you do the rollout of your solution, you have usually a first phase of technical training. This is not enough.
Right.
You want an integration of the system in your business processes. And so we take care of this adoption phase as part of the change management. Now, related to AI, related to analytics and so on, don't be in a hurry, don't be in a rush. You'll get there.
Yes.
Get your core model of data well defined and start practicing visualization of your information, condition-based maintenance, condition-based quality. And then progressively, if you have a certain consistency on the way you start building your data models, your data frameworks, then start piloting, looking at where are the real stakes. If you are in an industry which is energy intensive, how can you start piloting the energy load with the production load, for instance? So these are the advice that we have. And we have example of small and large organizations who went down this path, were very pragmatic, very focused. Now you need also to be very persistent. You don't get such results in just 2-3 weeks. That doesn't happen. but then now they are really solid in terms of performance that they are able to achieve thanks to AI applications.
Anthony, thank you so much. Very inspiring. And if you're in the audience, have questions for Anthony, or you want to have access to that framework of digital transformation, feel free to leverage the hashtag you see on the screen and ask the question. We'll make sure we'll chase Anthony or somebody in his team, either during the Innovation Summit or perhaps between now and the Hanover Messe to get in touch.
Of course, we'll be at Hanover Messe with my team as well. So looking forward to see you there as well.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.